Hey YouTube, this is Rankar185 and I'm going to show you how I downgraded my iPhone 3GS from the 4.0.2 firmware to the 4.0 firmware and then back up to the 4.0.1 firmware without any SHs saved for the 4.0 firmware. Now I had my phone jailbroke on the 3.1.2 firmware and I had Cydia installed on it. I can't remember whether I actually saved my SHs for the 3.1.2 firmware, but that's as far as I went. I upgraded directly from the 3.1.2 firmware to the 4.0.2 firmware and was unable to jailbreak it. So I had stumbled around with this for about a week until I found this video, Downgrade iPhone and iPod Touch 4.0.2 firmware from KOI2281. I watched this video, and with a little bit of extra information that he does not give in this video, I managed to downgrade my iPhone 3GS without any SHs saved for the 4.0 firmware. You're going to want to go ahead and watch this video, download the Tiny Umbrella application and the firmware for 4.0 and then the 4.0.1 firmware from the sites given in his descriptions. Then once you get Tiny Umbrella ready, you're going to want to go ahead and connect your device. As you can see, mine is connected. It's the iPhone 3GS running the 4.0.1 firmware up in the top left-hand corner. You're going to want to go ahead and click the Advanced Options button, and then select your version and device. 4.0.2 is going to be defaultly set up. Go ahead and click the 4.0 firmware. Make sure Cydia is selected, and then go ahead and save my SSH. Your ECID is going to pop up right here, and it's going to ping the Cydia server, and right down here it's going to tell you SSH blob saved for the iPhone 3GS 4.0 firmware to the Cydia server. Then you want to go ahead and watch this video as normal. Go ahead and start the TSS server after you go ahead and start the phone into recovery mode, but before you actually start the recovery process through iTunes. And it's going to go ahead and ping the Tiny Umbrella, go ahead and go through the TSS server, and it's going to think it's talking to iTunes, and it's going to go ahead and downgrade your iPhone 3GS to the 4.0 firmware. Then do the exact same process to get your phone up to the 4.0.1 firmware. And then you're going to be running it as normal. I went ahead and backed up everything along the way, and I didn't lose any information. I have full functionality of my phone, and I've gone ahead and jailbroke it. I would show you that I've got it jailbroke and that the entire process itself, but I do not have a camera. All I have is the 3GS itself. So go ahead and give this a shot. I'm going to try and get a camcorder and give you a tutorial, but this guy does a really good process on the video. And like I said, all I needed was a little bit of extra information, and I went ahead and made it work. I've got everything reloaded on my phone, and it's jailbroke, and everything works properly. So go ahead and give it a shot, and hopefully it gets you out of the pickle you're in. Good luck.